History remembers the thunder of cannons and the clash of armies, but there was another war, one fought with illusions, not bullets. In World War II, a secret Allied unit waged a campaign of deception against the formidable German military machine. Their mission to mislead the enemy on a continental scale, using smoke and mirrors to save lives and change the course of the war. As the Allies prepared for D-Day, surprise was their greatest weapon. If the Germans guessed the invasion site, disaster could follow. Enter a new kind of army, artists, actors, and engineers, tasked with building a phantom force to fool the enemy. These men weren't traditional soldiers, they were painters, sound engineers, and set designers, masters of illusion. Their job create an army that existed only in the mind of the enemy. They would haunt the battlefields of Europe, appearing and vanishing like ghosts. Their story began not on the front lines but in art studios and sound stages where creativity became a weapon. This was psychological warfare at its boldest. The Ghost Army was born. Officially, they were the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops known to history as the Ghost Army. Their arsenal, inflatable tanks, rubber jeeps, and fake artillery, all designed to fool enemy eyes from the air and ground. Sound engineers blasted recordings of tanks, trucks, and troops, echoing across the countryside to suggest massive armies on the move. Radio operators sent streams of fake messages, mimicking real units to mislead German intelligence. Actors posed as generals, visited towns and spread rumors, while soldiers wore fake insignias and drove in endless loops to simulate convoys. Every detail from patches to vehicle markings was meticulously crafted. The Ghost Army staged a grand illusion, an elaborate performance with the fate of the war at stake. Their deception was a masterpiece of art, sound, and theater. They turned war into a stage, and the enemy into their audience. The Ghost Army's greatest act was Operation Fortitude, the deception that shielded the real D-Day landings. Their goal: convince the Germans the main invasion would strike at Pas de Calais, not Normandy. The Allies invented a phantom army group, FUSAG, supposedly led by General Patton, and filled English fields with inflatable tanks and dummy landing craft. German planes saw a vast invasion force. Radio and sound tricks completed the illusion. Patton made public appearances, adding credibility to the ruse. Every piece of German intelligence confirmed their false expectations. While the Ghost Army drew attention to Calais, the real invasion force gathered in secret. Each fake tank kept real German divisions away from Normandy. The deception was central to D-Day's success. The Ghost Army blinded the enemy to the truth. On June 6, 1944, Allied troops stormed Normandy, but the Ghost Army's mission was just beginning. Their illusion kept the powerful German 15th Army pinned at Pas de Calais, unable to reinforce Normandy. For weeks, they maintained fake radio traffic and moved inflatable armies, suggesting a second, larger invasion was imminent. Hitler, convinced by the ruse, held his best units in reserve for an attack that never came. This delay gave the Allies time to land troops, secure beachheads, and push inland. The Ghost Army's deception saved countless lives and helped turn the tide of the war. Their operations continued across Europe, impersonating entire divisions and plugging gaps in the lines. They appeared, performed, and vanished, leaving confusion in their wake. The Ghost Army made the Allies seem larger and more unpredictable. Their illusions sowed doubt and chaos until the war's end. After the war, the Ghost Army's story was classified, their achievements hidden for decades. Their deception saved thousands of lives by keeping German forces away from Normandy and other key battles. These unsung heroes proved that creativity and cunning could be as powerful as firepower. Their work pioneered modern psychological operations and battlefield deception. The Ghost Army's legacy is a testament to the power of imagination in warfare. Their story reminds us that history is shaped not just by force, but by ingenuity. At last, their contributions are recognized, bringing these phantom soldiers out of the shadows. The Ghost Army stands as one of World War II's most innovative and remarkable units.